And you said no, right?
I said I would think about it.
Does the publisher know that you and Anna have met?
No.
What happens if they find out you told Anna you translated the book?
Well, then I'm in breach of my NDA. It ruins my professional career, and I'll never get hired again.
What are you going to do?
I think I just need to get ahead of it. I'm going to call them and follow my literary sword.
You can start at the shop on Monday.
They didn't fire me.
What?
I know. They said they liked the publicity the book's been getting.
Oh.
And since I told Anna and she didn't threaten to sue, they're happy to let it go.
That's wonderful. You're free.
Well, as long as I do another project for them.
Which one?
Her short story.
How do they even know about that?
Nico called them and asked for permission. So they said yes. But they want me to mold it and translate it and stay anonymous again.
That's ridiculous. You have done enough to help. You deserve your name on that cover.
It's okay. I'm happy to help. Besides, Anna didn't deserve to get blindsided the way that she did. This is the least I can do to make it up to her.
You know that's going to bring her closer to Nico, right?
Nico is my friend. I want him to be happy, even if it's not with me.
Whatever you say, girl.
Oh, I can't believe it. She's not even working on it.
Who is not working on what?
Anna, El Cuento? I mean, I promised the publisher that I would help them get it across the finish line, but she has to do her part. Otherwise, it's going to ruin all our reputations.
Are you worried about the publisher or Nico?
Well, it's important to him, too.
I wonder what would happen if he actually knew how much you helped him.
Doesn't matter. He knows that I'm a good friend.
But not how you really feel. What are you waiting for? Why can't you just tell him?
Because I don't want to risk our friendship. And para mi corazón, it's safer just to let it go.
Honey, a ship is safe in the harbor, but that's not what ships are built for.
Would you get that off a fortune cookie?
So, let me get this straight. Nico has a literary crush on the writer of this book, and now you have to be her Barcelona buddy?
He just asked me to do a favor, but I don't think I can.
Why? Why not?
Cone of silence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I did the translation.
You did? Why didn't you say anything before?
Because that's part of my contract with the publisher. I have to be invisible, a ghost, totally anonymous.
So, is the author of this book as brilliant as Nico says?
Well, Nico didn't really read Anna Kelly's version.
Oh, of course, sorry. He read your translation.
This is a smidge more than a translation.
Erica, what did you do?
I rewrote it. Un poquito.
How much is un poquito?
A little. Okay, maybe a lot. Maybe a little more than a lot. It just happened. You know, I didn't mean to, but the words, they just started flowing, and then it was really good. And, you know, they give you a little wiggle room when you're doing a translation, but I think I wiggled more than I was supposed to. And now this is the version that all of Barcelona is going wild over.
Wait, but that means that Nico's literary crush is actually on you. This is fantastic. You should tell him about this so you can finally have what you always wanted.
My name is never going to be on that book.
I mean the other thing you wanted.
Nico and I are just friends. That was clear 2 years ago, clear last year, and clear 5 minutes ago when he gave me a book not on St. Jordi's Day.
Well, can you at least tell him that you wrote the words that he's so in love with?
No, I can't. When the publishers figured out what I did, they said they loved it. And then they reminded me that I signed a non-disclosure agreement. So I am not supposed to tell a soul that I had anything to do with this. And you can't tell anyone either.
Fine, but I hate this kind of silence.
Me too. Mateo.
Hola.
Feliz San Jordi.
Oh, and Feliz San Jordi for you.
You cannot keep giving me a rose every year, you know.
Come on, it's just about romance. It's about friends, family, anyone that brings joy into our lives. Like you do to mine.
I brought you something too.
Is this the one you helped Hannah write?
Nope.
You wrote this.
I had it bound this morning. 3 copies, one for you, one for me, and
One for Nico?
for whoever. you know, when the time is right, I will know who I want to give it to.
Okay.
Hey guys, how are you?
Oh, Feliz San Jordi.
Feliz San Jordi. This is for you.
Thank you so much. And Feliz San Jordi para ti.
Oh, thank you.
I love this place. Everything feels like we're in a movie.
Well, you do realize you're living a very idealized version of Barcelona.
Which is why I'm making the most of every moment. I'm living a real-life romance novel, and I'm not missing a second.
More like a telenovela.
Ooh, okay, so Nico texted. He wants to know if I want to have lunch. So how do I write back and say yes in a way that makes it sound like I'm interested but not desperate, and flirty but casual, and romantic but witty?
I'm gonna need a drink for this.
It doesn't have to be a Shakespearean sonnet. Just tell him yes, that you're already out with Mateo and me, and he's welcome to join us.
Oh, and now he's texting saying that he's out with Joseph. Can he bring him?
Yes, of course.
Yes, comma, of course. Parenthetical.
No, it's two separate.
Two separate what? You know what? You just do it.
You're better at this than me.
Mateo, es un gusto por fin conocerte.
Igualmente.
Oh, that's right. You two have never met.
No, nunca. So, this is my assistant manager, Josep.
¿Qué tal? Encantado.
Igualmente.
You look familiar. Have we met?
Um,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you own that beautiful flower shop in Gracia.
have you been? I'm sure I remember.
I always wanted to come in, but didn't have a reason to buy flowers.
Well, let's hope you find one soon.
I love your glasses.
And I love yours.
Why don't you and I switch spots?
And I see the chef over there. I'm gonna say hi.
Buenos días. Un momentito.
Oh, just me, Mateo.
Hey. Hola, Erika.
Hola. Now, I want you to know it took every ounce of my willpower not to eat your Madalena.
Well then, here's your reward.
Oh, you should keep it. Give it to me in a couple weeks. You're probably the only man who's gonna give me a rose on San Jordi's day. Again.
You don't think you might get one from, perhaps, a certain someone that owns a certain bookstore? You know, the one that calls you Rubia?
He just calls me that because I'm blonde.
We both know in Spanish, it means more than that. And you know, anything can happen on the day of books and roses.
Well, I can guarantee what's not gonna happen. Barcelona, mi amor? What did you think of it?
I haven't read it yet. This one is for my sister, for San Jordi. I heard it's the book that everyone is exchanging this year. I will read it when she's done.
I can't wait to hear what you think.